Alright, so I spent the day playing Call of Duty Ghost, and I thought I'd talk about my day in a vlog. We can't upload footage until tomorrow, so I was gonna upload it like right away and try and be first, but we're gonna take a little more time, do a little more analysis, look at some of the stuff that happened to me in game, and try and make better videos instead of just faster videos. But I thought I would share my initial impressions, the stuff that came to my head as I was playing. So first off, I came here and it's not that I don't like COD, I do, but I will say that my Call of Duty enthusiasm is not as high as it has been in the past. I've been really into Minecraft, I've been having a great time, and it's like, this time of year I pop my head out of the rabbit hole and I discover that other games exist. After watching the keynote, I got really excited again. It was kind of cool. I didn't expect there to be 7 new game modes. I didn't expect there to be 20,000 ways to configure your class. In Black Ops 2, Pick 10 came along, and suddenly there was so many more viable combinations on how you could set up your stuff. Like if you guys are COD 4 guys, you kind of know. Perk 1's Bandolier, Perk 2's Stopping Power, Perk 3's Dead Silence. If you're doing anything else, you're kind of doing it wrong. That's the right class setup. And then as you go to some of the other classes, like after Stopping Power was removed, then there were different ways that you could set your stuff up, and there was a little more variety in what you can do. And then you go to Black Ops 2, and there's more variety we've ever seen in terms of good, viable classes. There's lots of ways you can, skin a cat. Come Ghost, it's at a whole nother level. There are so many perk combinations. There are so many things that you can do. The whole notion of tiers, that prevent you from having certain perk combos is gone. There's like 5 or 7 tiers. I think there's 7 tiers, but it doesn't even matter that they're tiers. They're just grouped into like things. These things all impact your speed. These things all impact your character's durability, like, blast protection and stuff like that. And then you can load up on one of them in one column without a penalty. In Black Ops 2 you have to get perk 2 overload, I forget what it's called. That doesn't exist in Ghost. In Ghost you can just pick any perk from anywhere and get any combo you want. And it's more complicated and more, capable than it's ever been before. So that's a thing. The guns, I don't want to judge too much on the guns. 1, they're still under development. They're still balancing. They're still figuring out what they want. 2, I forget who. Oh, TP, I think. TP, the pro player, has played a lot more of this game than I've seen. Like they had a lot of things locked down, and he said, only the bad guns have been released. Like we're only playing the bad guns today. It's balanced, but the best guns, the most powerful ones, the ones that he likes to use the most, they're not being used yet. So, I don't judge the guns too much. I asked Nadeshot for advice, and I was like, dude, I need to, give me something OP. I want to play some good games. And he's like, Vector, red dot sight, you'll be fine. And I used that, and he was right. That one and the Honey Badger were there was MTAR was in there too. Those 3 were the guns that I did best with. The shotgun that I used, the sniper that I used, I didn't succeed much with them. But maybe if I had more time in the game, I would. The thing about those, you have to control the engagement in such a way to play well, and when you don't know the map or the traffic patterns, you can suck with them. At least I can. Overall impression of the game, it's this balance between still being COD, but layering on top of the COD we've seen before, just like we always do. People criticize COD saying that it's always the same thing, that COD is, it's just a copy-paste of what it was before. But it's really not. What it really is an enhancement on the previous version. It seems like every time it comes out, they find, the Pick 10 system comes on. Modern Warfare 2, was that a copy-paste of Black Ops? No. It was, the kill streaks were introduced instead of just the 357. The class system. And when Stopping Power was removed, that was a big difference in the way that you set stuff up. And I feel like this is also innovation. So it still feels like COD. It still goes. It's still the same thing. But it's just like all the other ones, it's enhanced on top. People sometimes fuss at me saying that Black Ops 2 was the best COD so far because everyone hates the current COD. But I think that if these CODs were released in reverse order, that they'd say it got worse every time. Like if we went from Black Ops 2 to Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 1 all the way to COD 2, they would say, yeah, this game gets worse every year. But Now the game gets like better looking, it gets more graphics, it gets more stuff bundled into it, and you know, that's that. So this, I think, continues the pattern in that you have enhancements that Black Ops 2 doesn't have, but you know, it still feels like COD. You know, the way the character moves, the way that the guns handle, the way, like, if you're a COD guy, you're going to be at home in COD Ghost. But, you know, if you're a COD guy, the sort of guy who gets into the details and learns about which guns shoot slow but hit hard and vice versa, then you're going to find a whole nother COD just like you do every year. It looked amazing, but we played on PC. So we played on PC with an Xbox One controller, and I really missed the scuff. Coupon code Woody. But with the Xbox One controller, it was sloppy compared to the scuff that I'm used to. And on the PC, it looked amazing. I can't tell you how it's going to look on the PS4 or Xbox One because those things aren't out yet, which is why we played on the PC, I'm sure. So, you know, some people were tweeting me, they were all angry, you know, oh my gosh, you know, they don't have any confidence in their next-gen consoles and stuff. I think the next-gen consoles is still going under revisions. I mean, heck, just a couple weeks ago, Microsoft changed the clock speed on the GPU for the Xbox One. These things aren't built yet. I can't knock them for not having, whatever it was, 200 Xbox Ones, you know, in a lobby ready for us to play. That's why they hooked up a controller to a PC. So look for more videos from me. I'll have footage I captured all day today. So I have like hours of footage of me playing COD Ghost. Not all of it great, so just be cool, right? You know, I'm playing against pros. But I'll have footage I can show you on my channel. I can break stuff down and let you know how things worked. And yeah, so you know, to do the sort of too long didn't read on this, it's still COD. It's a good COD. It kind of reminds me of the innovations we see on the other CODs, which is more than I expected. 7 game modes, character customization. And they haven't revealed what replaces Spec Ops. I thought I was going to sum up here, but you know, Treyarch has zombies, and people really, really love zombies. I really like Buried, the latest one. And but Spec Ops from Infinity Ward has always kind of been the not as good as zombies kind of thing. So they did Spec Ops, and they're going with something new. We'll probably learn about that at Gamescom, because this event was all about the multiplayer. And yeah, I liked it. If you like COD, you'll like Ghost. If you're expecting a total rewrite, so the COD is somehow Quake, or Battlefield, or Halo, or some other game that's not COD anymore, then you'll be disappointed, because it still feels like a Call of Duty game. It's just a Call of Duty game, next version. And yeah, I don't know. In future videos, I'll talk about all the game types. We played Cranked, we played Blitz. These things might not mean much to you, but they had a game type idea we talked about on Painkiller already, which is Search and Rescue. It's like Search and Destroy, but when you die, you drop a tag, and if a teammate picks it up, you're resurrected. There's a lot of new game modes, and I kind of like that. That'll keep COD a little fresher than maybe some of the previous titles, which, you know, bring in like 1 or maybe 2 game modes. So anyway, I hope you liked the vlog. That was how my day went. I'll tell you all about it in more detail in future videos when the embargo's over. So have a good day.